Yo, welcome to Bruh Talk, the podcast. I am your host, Almighty. Bruh Talk is, if you don't know, this is your first time here, Bruh Talk is basically where the homies and hom girls, so it's bruh and bruh, you know what I'm saying, bruh and brah, you feel me? Where the homies and hom girls kick it, you know what I'm saying, and I created this channel where, just talk as regular people, you know what I'm saying, for everybody to relate, you know what I'm saying? It's part of the Almighty Collective. I am the host, Almighty, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, let's get right into this, though. So, today's episode of the podcast, man, we are talking about a few things. I had seen, one, DANK DEMOSS. I'm hoping that's how you pronounce the name. DANK DEMOSS, the rapper, she's suing LYFT for one of the drivers not letting her on. We're going to talk about that, you know what I'm saying? Another thing I've been seeing around is ICE or whatever it is has been taking a lot of people since Trump's, inauguration and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Since he took on seat for sure. A lot of people have been dipping. And I've been seeing all through social media, so we're going to talk about that too. DJ Akademiks has responded. He has done like a second and third stream in response to the video or the controversial thing or whatever it is, the trending thing with him and Nour, Black Boy Max's whatever it is, mod, right? So we're going to talk about that as well. I think we're going to also talk about something I found interesting when we come to our relationship section. We'll talk about older women with younger guys, you know what I'm saying? Or older guys with younger women, all within the legal realm, you know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about that, you know what I'm saying? So let's get right into the first topic on the ground. First topic on the ground is, of course, as I said, is the DANK DEMOSS lady, right? Is she a DC rapper? What rapper she is? I know she's a rapper, but I don't know what rapper she is. Anyway, she's a rapper, right? And apparently she was trying to get on an Uber ride, and the Uber driver, Lyft, a Lyft ride, and the Lyft driver, right, refused to give her a ride because if you see her, she's like, I think 400 and some pounds. Like, she's like basically, I guess, the female version of the guy that sang My Cup, I can't sum my cup. You know the guy I'm talking about, So she's like a female version of that. They're just being realistic, you know what I'm saying? And I guess the Lyft driver was like, from what it looks like, he had like a Honda or something. And he like, man, my tires and some more. You can go check the videos out. I'm have the link connected. Yeah, but like, it's just, and now, Lyft put out a whole apology, say, they apologize for the driver's, behavior and all that. But the driver, for me, he said it in a nice way that, he didn't think she could fit. And I mean, a 400 and some pounder individual, you know what I'm saying? Of course, she could probably have fit. I'm pretty sure she would have fit, you know what I'm saying? But it would have taken a lot of adjustments. Maybe bro was not prepared for it. And, he was just trying to let her know in the nicest way, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't see, I respectfully to the lady, you know what I'm saying? I don't see so much, like, he's just a guy that thought that his car might not fit, you know what I'm saying? I get it. It's a lawsuit for sure. Get your money for sure. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Get that money. But on this, like, there should be no backlash towards the guy. I don't think there is, but there should be no backlash towards the guy or no, anything towards the guy because the ride that she ordered, the size of that ride, realistically, he was like, he thought she should get an Uber X or something like that, XL or something. And, I understand what he's trying to say. And, to me personally, he was trying to say it a lot of nice ways. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to say like, he said it. He just, he was saying his tires and some more stuff. And I'm just like, bro, me personally, I don't know how else. I really just don't understand how else this situation would have gone. I don't know how else he should have addressed the situation without, all I know is the lawsuit and the check and all that. Oh yeah, get your money. And that's crazy because if we're looking at it this way, this lady just cashed out, like, seriously. She's a rapper, and the money she's about to make from this, which will be millions, Like, let's be realistic right now. She's a lady. That's one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Anything with size and all that is fragile as well. And then she's suing LYFT. Of course, she's going to get millions. She's a rapper. She probably signed. I know her thing was going decent. You know, you see her videos around. I've seen her videos before I even knew her name and all that good stuff. So it's like she's been doing decent, right? So if she's been doing decent and all that good stuff, now with this, her music, you about to be seeing her everywhere just based on money to promote her music and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man, lady, the DEMOSS lady, man, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, you know what I'm saying? I apologize on behalf of LYFT as well and everybody in the world for, you know, for them telling you that. But I personally understand where bro is coming from. I you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, whether he was right or wrong, I understand where he's coming from. And I also understand where she's coming from because, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to go somewhere. You know what I mean? So shout out to her. Congratulations on whatever. I believe she's going to win on that lawsuit. So, you know, that's that for that. All right. Secondly, DJ Akademiks, man. I've been seeing the DJ Akademiks. DJ Akademiks, he was just on stream right now as of today, which is Tuesday, right? He was streaming earlier, you know what I mean? And this was like his third stream addressing the, you know, him and Jord, NOURGXD thing, you know, the Black Boy Max mod. You know, that's been trending everywhere. I mean, when I say everywhere, it's been everywhere, you know what I mean? I did a reaction to it, and I really wasn't even going to overreact to it, but, you know, it's part of the job. You know, you got to react to what's trending. But you know, I kind of don't like to react to everything that's trending. Not necessarily, you know, if it's overcrowded, flooded, I kind of don't see a point to do it. But had to do it, put it out there. It's all good. So you know, check it out on the channel. So this is his third stream reacting to it. You know, responding to it. His first stream reacting to it, he was, you know, talking about it, and he wasn't apologetic. You know what I'm saying? He was just kind of like, you know, going crazy. Because the second one we seen. At least on YouTube, right? I think he did. This should be his fourth because I think he did one exclusive to Twitch. But the one we seen on YouTube, second one he did on YouTube, he addressed the situation. Akademiks was like, he apologized and everything. The thing with Akademiks, I realize is pride, right? You know what I'm saying? Bro has pride. And I don't know if it's exclusive to Jamaican guys because I got a Jamaican homie, but not all of them. I got a few Jamaican homies. They all don't act the same. One is super humble. This other one is like prideful like Akademiks. So it's probably just a human thing, right? But second one, he addresses the situation and, kind of try to, play it a little bit. But then this third one he just did, he completely just, leveled out, just took complete blame. And, at this point, I don't think anybody should keep going about it. The same thing I said in my reaction. I was like, once he accepted that, what he did was wrong, there's no need for people to keep going on about it. But it's been trending everywhere. And, he was saying in this third stream, he was saying, he understands why, because he's built up a lot of enemies. And that's something in life. A lot of us, don't burn bridges. You know what I mean? I do that shit even with all my previous or my past relationships and stuff like that. No matter what it is, no matter how bad it goes, I always forget, with time. Like, that's my thing. We don't even need to say sorry. And I don't need to hear none of that. I just give me time. That's how I am, you know what I'm saying? But respectfully, of course, adjust yourself, you know what I'm saying? If you don't adjust yourself, I ain't, I'm not. Regardless, I probably might not mess with you the same way, but if you don't adjust yourself, I'm definitely not, you know what I'm saying? No beef, but I'm definitely gone. You ain't gonna see me. No hate, if we ever cross our paths, oh yeah, we're gonna speak and all that, but you get what I'm saying? We still friends, we just distant. But, you adjust, then, might work stuff out. But, Akademiks, you know what I'm saying, took complete, he took complete blame or acceptance and all that responsibility, because the whole thing with this thing is that, what people were saying, he was so focused, like I was trying to say earlier, the first time he was so focused on, like, I guess Black Boy Max not hitting him up and stuff like that, and him responding to it. And everybody was like, bro, it doesn't, when people were talking about it, it's like, bro, Akademiks, it's not about all that. It's not about, you talk, and he kept focusing on the fact, he was like, it's like a little bro situation. People were like, bro, nobody cares about the points when you were talking about, you ain't got no girl, you ain't gonna smash, stuff like that. That's not where people, people really get crazy when you start talking about, you're changing your gender to go suit this and that, changing your gender to go smack this, a guy, you know what I'm saying? And the bro is telling you, hey, grooming all that, you know, the sister and all that, you know, all that good stuff. That's the extra stuff that people are like, hey, bro, like, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? And I don't think he ever really, you know, he didn't get to that the first time. The second time, he didn't necessarily get to it, but this third time, I think he really got to it. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a couple of clips, videos, you know what I'm saying? A lot of streamers got to it, you know, talking to him about it. And, you know, I guess he finally understood the point. But yeah, the whole thing with this is, you know, nobody thinks, I don't think anybody thought or thinks that, you know, he is, you know, extra with it, like pedo, you know, type of thing. That's never something I thought myself, you feel what I'm saying? But what I did think that, you know, what he was saying was inappropriate, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like, the thing about it, he keeps thinking, bro kept thinking it's like, oh, you know, the little bro thing, little bro. First of all, it's not your little bro. You know, whether you think of him as a little bro, whether y'all think you have that kind of connection, you know, discussion, that's not your little bro. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that, you understanding that's not your little brother. No matter you saying, oh man, you know, that's how I used to take him and all that. It doesn't translate that way. You know what I mean? Him taking full acceptance and you know, responsibility for the whole situation and saying, hey, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I messed up, like he said recently. Oh yeah, we good with that. You know what I'm saying? He's been saying, you know, everybody's gonna take their turns, and that's true. A lot of people gonna take their turns talking about it. It's just part of the game. You know what I'm saying? And it's like me, what we do, we react to stuff in this channel. You know what I'm saying? You know, we react to people, we talk about people, all that good stuff. My whole thing is learning from people's experiences, not trying to make them feel believable or anything like that. But of course, people gonna talk about me. You know what I'm saying? Some people might say, oh, your fingers are fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Your nose is big and this and that. I can't feel bad about it. I can't be like, oh, man, it's part of the game. You know what I'm saying? When you point one finger, multiple fingers are pointing back at you. That's just the game, you know what I'm saying? And Akademiks understands that more than anybody. And that's one thing I was so confused about the whole thing, the way he was reacting and trying to defend himself. It's like, bro, you should understand this game that we play. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's semantics, whether it's propaganda, whether it's real, whether it's not, people going to talk about you. It's just part of the game we play. You know what I'm saying? On this content thing or reaction thing. You know what I'm saying? And as I said, brother accepted the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And I seen a couple of things about it, though. I will say that I saw a lot of, like, Breakfast Club, for example. I watched a clip where Breakfast Club was talking about it. That was yesterday, I think. And I won't lie, I was expecting them to spin it a lot worse than they did. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you know, people on there, except for Charlamagne, I think people on there don't really act like that. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? And the way they, at first, I felt like they were trying to do that till Charlamagne came in. You know what I'm saying? And say, you know, because they were talking about it and they talked about, you know, and the way they clipped was words going viral. Like you know what I'm saying? Not people that have watched a little bit more of it. It's just the same clips kind of going viral, you know, and all these things, clip culture. I kept referring to clip culture, of course, you know what I'm saying, when he was referring to this, and that's one thing he kept going on about, like, you know, the first time, like, oh, yo, out of context. What he said didn't need no context, because the words itself that came out your mouth directed to whoever you're talking to was the issue, right? But clip culture is a thing, you know what I'm saying? People tend not to get the full context, or, you know, and sometimes, to be honest, the whole time, context matters to everything. Context matters 100%. You need to know, you know what I'm saying, why the person is saying what they're saying, you know, around what area, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, for example, someone telling you they sleeping, you know what I mean? And you might just call them a lazy person. There's a lot of things you might say, you know what I'm saying? But when you tell them, oh, I just got off work, so I'm asleep, you know what I mean? That adds more context to it, and you understand, oh, this person is tired, they've been, you know what I mean? Or you tell them, oh, I'm sleeping on the, you know, on the floor. All these things, context matters to every story. So, you know, context matters for the most part. But at the same time, the action itself, sometimes the action is so strong that context doesn't matter. Oh, I shot this guy. Yeah, you could be defending yourself, you could be doing this and that, but you shot this guy. You know, you committed a crime. You committed a crime, period. You know what I'm saying? It could be self-defense. You know what I'm saying? Well, I won't say a crime, but you know, you did that. You feel what I'm saying? And that's you know, it's just so with this situation is one of those. You know what I mean? What he said was, you know, beyond. It was too much. You know, the context or not, it's like, bro, yeah, you know what I mean. So anyway, that's my thought on that, though. You know what I mean? And hopefully, you know, right now it's trending, going crazy. Hopefully things settle down and die down, but you know, you never know. All right. Another thing I've been seeing, man, like there's this clip of a lady a young lady talking about that ICE took her landlord, you know what I'm saying, or her landlady, sorry. Another one is a guy that supported Trump and is complaining that ICE got his wife, right? All these, illegal individuals, right? And so it got me just like looking at this whole thing, and this is of course Trump's thing, we all know this, right? And shout out to, shout out to Brahim, the president, whatever, doing his thing. But it's crazy how like the thing is touching everybody. First, old girl that was talking about, her landlord, or her landlady, my bad, being taken by ICE and how like she ain't got to pay rent and stuff. Is that true? If that's the case, like just being real, like if your landlord or whatever it is got taken by ICE, does that mean you ain't got to pay rent? Like for real, like all jokes aside, like isn't that that's where one man's meat is another man's poison. You know what I'm saying? Like your landlord or landlady gets taken by ICE. Oh yeah, you free, at least for a good portion of the time. Unless they have family members, you know what I'm saying? They definitely gonna end up having family members that, you know what I'm saying, because that landlord, whatever it is, probably has kids and all that, and they were born here, so they gonna have that right of birth. So you gonna still have to pay them. Realistically, yeah, free. But it sounded good at first, and for the person that is, the tenants, right? But no, it's a crazy situation. The other guy that was talking about, he is Trump supporter. He voted for Trump, but now Trump is taking his lady. He's pleading with Trump to negotiate something. You know what I mean? I don't know what he thought was going to happen. I don't negotiate how. You think I don't... I don't know. I'm hearing that, Boosie talking about Trump should help him, with his whole situation with the federal case he got going on and whatnot, the gun charge and whatnot. So everybody asking Trump for something, you know what I'm saying? Bruh is literally just doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, and shout out to bruh, you know what I mean? He done came in. Hopefully we're going to see what's going on with the financial situation, because that's really what I think most people voted bruh in for, you know what I'm saying? And let's see how that plays out. I know he came out to, the land right here, LA and shit. And I think, I know he was talking to say some stuff about people, rebuilding and all that. And there was a whole lot of criticism. People was talking about like how basically if, he was talking to, I think the mayor, right, the lady, I think Karen Bass, I might be wrong, right? He was talking to her and talking about how like people should, be able to go there and do their own thing instead of them limiting, putting all this safety hazards and all this good stuff. People are ready to go do their own thing and move their own stuff and rebuild by themselves, right? Karen Bass, I guess, is saying, safety wise, it's a biohazard and all that good stuff. So that was the whole back and forth. I don't know what side people are really on. For me, I can understand both angles. You know what I'm saying? In the comments, a lot of people were roasting Trump, though, which is, what he's saying is, I think, what anybody be saying. You know what I'm saying? We get the safety hazard and all that, but if you lost everything, I don't think you really have anything for you to be worried about losing. You know what I'm saying? Your life is important, but you get what I mean? So it's like those people that want to go there and do that stuff, it's like, where else they going to go? Who's, what I'm saying? They ain't really got nothing. All that stuff just kind of... my whole thing with me, I would say, if you want to go do it, go do it. You know what I mean? If you want to take care of your stuff yourself, while they also going to try to help you, but if you want to be there and maybe sign some, realistically, you just don't stop nobody from doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I would feel about it. You know what I'm saying? You've told them, warned them about it, but they still want to go. They can't sue you because, you told them about it and it's public. Put it maybe a broadcast, whatever it is. If you go there, you liable for yourself. That kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would think of doing. But what do I know? You know what I mean? I don't, that's why I'm saying I understand where Trump coming from, and I understand the safety concerns as well. But at the same time, every human being is their own thing. You know what I mean? You can't, you know what I mean? Especially if you lost everything, like, bro, like, you feel me? But I don't know. That's Trump, man. I don't know, bro doing this thing, what I said. Like I said, my whole thing is to see how financially this is gonna play out for us. You feel me? So, all right. What else did I say I wanted to talk about? Yeah, I had heard something in the radio, dog. So this is the relationship section of this thing, man. So let's talk some relationship stuff. You know what I mean? So I had heard something on the radio, man. You know what I'm saying? And it was a lady that was talking, and it was an oldie lady, and she was talking about like dating younger guys. Like she had like a couple of baby daddies, and most of them were younger guys, and people were talking about it and all that good stuff. And it just had me thinking, in current society, age. You know what I mean? If it's an older lady dealing with a younger guy, no one's gonna really say much about it. You know what I'm saying? But if it's a younger guy, if it's a younger lady dealing with an older guy, it's an issue, right? Or, what I'm saying, in the sense of the issue's always on the guy. The issue's never really on the lady for some reason, but, of course, but that's society. But yeah, what I'm saying? And that just had me thinking, and the lady the reason for her doing that, and, she said she had multiple baby daddies, like 5 from what I heard her say, right? And the reason she said, she had multiple baby daddies because she was not tolerant of cheating. Right. And it was a layer of things. I was just like, what, this lady's issue was interesting, and let me bring it to us to talk about. So we got a few things. We're gonna talk about the age difference, like how, age difference type of thing. Like is age, like why is age difference such an issue? Why is age such an issue? I'm talking about within the legal realms, though. Within the legal realms. You know what I'm saying? Is it psychological? Is it scientific? Is it trained, like just based on the environment? You know what I'm saying? What's it called? Cultures and all this good stuff? Or is it just natural? You know what I'm saying? And then we'll also talk about, the lady was talking about the reason why she, all that stuff. She don't deal with cheating, right? So is she smart for leaving all those men? You know what I'm saying? Because she doesn't want to deal with cheating. So now she has 5 baby daddies. Once they cheat, she leaves them. Boom. She tries the next person. Boom. You know what I'm saying? According to her, or the lady, you know what I'm saying, dealing with younger guys, according to her, it's like in life, there's how many billions of people. You don't have to deal with that person, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? Give them a second chance when they cheat on you. Just move on to the next, you know what I mean? So her logic, does it make sense? You know what I'm saying? So we're going to tackle these two things. First of all, let me just give a little sneak peek into my thinking process. She right on whatever she's thinking of. But that's just my thinking process with everybody. Whatever you think is right for you is right for you, right? So when it comes to the age thing, older lady with a younger guy or younger lady with an older guy, I think for me, age generally, as long as you legal, it's character. The main thing is character, right? And character sometimes is just, you just born like that. And sometimes it's, is built over time. I mean, point blank period is built over time. Like over time, character gets better. No matter whether you're born smart and well thought and intellectual, over time you only go either get better or worse based on the decisions you make, right? So I always think age, of course, stay within the legal realms and me generally, I try to stay, as I say, character, man. Like environment, like where you're around is another thing. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're around like where you're around is so important. Like if as an older individual, if you're around where younger people are, of course you're going to start looking at the younger people, you know what I'm saying, with more favor in your side. You know what I'm saying? It's just because that's what's available. You know what I mean? If you're a younger guy around older people, you're going to start looking at older people. You know what I'm saying? What's that thing they say about be like whatever is like the hottest, like in the office type thing? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that idea, you know what I'm saying? Basically, whatever your environment is what you kind of going, deal with. You feel me? So me personally, as I said, character. I would go with character. I always go with character. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I mean, older tends to work better with me. Older, same age, older, younger, you know what I mean? But that's just my personal experience. I know a lot of people that tell me they run into, because younger people, and then when I mean younger than them, 3 years, 2 years, 4 years, 5 years, whatever it is, right? I'm talking about like, you know what I mean? Whatever. But within the legal realm, though. So age for me, it's something. It's just where I put myself as well. I'm not around places where younger people, or even if I am there, I just don't have because we different. I understand, like, scientifically it's said at 25, right? At first it was said at 25, right? If you see one of my reactions down here, go check my reactions. That's where the new scientific thing says is 32 or 40 something for men and women is like it's a little bit that different. So it's like now there's a new one. So maturing keeps getting more and more. They keep saying it takes longer and longer for us to mature. Who freaking knows? I don't know. All I know is for me, age, not so much as the determining factor, although it kind of is the initial. You know what I'm saying? Initial. It's just like with my eyes. You know how you look. Your eyes is the first thing. You know, eyes are the windows of the soul. You see somebody, the first thing you judge them with is the eyes. You know what I'm saying? Am I going to fuck with them? Not fuck with them? You know what I'm saying? She fine, she not. And then character is the next thing. Once they start talking, you're like, you know what I mean? So for me, you know what I mean? I ain't going to lie. Age is not something I look at first. Personality, off the bat, I just off the bat, like that boy for extra, you saying. Off the bat, I look at personality, you know what I'm saying? Of course, looks, you know what I mean? You know, looks, that's the first thing your eyes going to see, but I'm not going to be asking you what your age is and all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying? As long as I look at you and you look good, and for me, looking good is mature. Mature, you feel me? Let's end any possibility of anything below, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, though. So, like, for me, age, you know what I mean? Personality is the main factor. Personality is the main factor. Once you start talking and all that good shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what everybody else, personal opinion is, but that's just me. Now, when it comes to the second factor, the old girl, like, what do I think about old girl if, you know what I'm saying? As I said, everything she thinks is right. This is just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? And my opinion is neither wrong or right towards her life. It's just wrong. It's right towards mine. For now, at least, until maybe I evolve and change and all that good stuff. It's just, and that's the whole thing with this channel. I'm never telling you there's no right or wrong. I just give you my personal opinion. That, what I believe in. You feel me? Anyway, but when it comes to this lady, and her idea of cheating, you know what I mean, like not tolerating cheating, so now she got 5 different baby daddies. I think that's her thing. Look, like cheating is one of them things that, bruh, like I ain't gonna lie, cheating is like a virus. Is it like a cancer? Like when a nigga cheats on a woman or a woman cheats on a nigga, because it's trust, bruh. Everything in this life is trust, bruh. First of all, everything is, 50-50. You never know whether you do the thing you want to do, whether you do the thing you don't want to do. The result is 50-50. Real shit. The only thing in this life you can control is yourself. I've learned that. I've said that so many times. That's just life, you know what I'm saying? That's why people be getting frustrated when they do all the right things and get the wrong results. You can't control the results. You can only control yourself, like the actions. That's why they say it's the process, not the destination, because you might not even get to the destination. But the process, that's what you can control. Anyway, so with this lady's thing, it's her ideology or the way she thinks about cheating. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Cheating is one of them viruses. Like, when you break that trust, it's hard for some people to get it back. You know what I'm saying? Or even give you that, because it's just always there's going to be that little doubt at the back of their mind. Like, could he, maybe he is. And you know what I'm saying? And you don't want to live like that. So you might as well just start afresh with someone that you just never known their past. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. So I get it with her. You know what I'm saying? And as I said, there's nothing right or wrong. But at the same time, now she has multiple baby daddies. You know what I'm saying? If that's the kind of life she want to live or she's comfortable with that, cool. Some people are not. And some people are not willing to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why some people, after the first baby daddy or the second, they just stop. You know what I mean? They just stop really, they just kind of be scorned or they stop. I'm talking about whether male or female, whatever it is, however, and they just kind of treat people negatively. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I understand cheating being an issue. I understand it being a tough one, but I don't know. You know what I mean? For me, I definitely understand one thing. This is my whole belief with dating. Dating is temporary, regardless. It's never permanent. For me, I don't believe there's ever a forever person. You know what I'm saying? It's just enjoying while you have them. Something might last your whole lifetime. It might last slightly before the end of your lifetime. It might last for 1 week, 2 months, 1 year. Enjoy the person while you have them. You know what I'm saying? And try, you're not aiming to make it short, but enjoy every moment. If you're trying to enjoy every moment and it's exciting all the way through, at least in y'all's thing, chances of it, ending is little to none. You know what I'm saying? But if you're so worried about it lasting and trying to do things, planning things for the future, not doing things currently, you know what I'm saying? What's all this space right here? This shit you could be doing, but you planning for the future or hoping it will get to the future so you could do it. By the time, it's not going to get to the future because it's all boring space. You know what I'm saying? The person might just end up, fuck that, I'm good, cut off and dip. You know what I'm saying? So live it in the moment. As I said, everything. I'm not trying to convince nobody. This is just what I would think about it. So I understand where a girl's coming from. You know what I'm saying? She want to have multiple baby daddies. You know what I'm saying? She's an older lady. And as you know, they were saying, oh, she must look good and all that. She's like, yeah, she's confident in herself. You know, she's like, she said she must be doing something right if younger guys are trying to mess with her as an older lady. And that's true, realistically. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be completely honest. You must be bubbling, looking right, acting right. You know what I'm saying? For a younger guy to be willing to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I mean? Younger guys you know what I mean? Yeah, ladies, younger ladies is crazy now too, just like the niggas, you know what I'm saying? So if you someone the if you got the opposite energy, you know, it's yin and yang, balance will always work, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you all have similarities, but you got the opposite to balance it out, you know what I'm saying? In the sense of like, this person is overactive and all that good stuff. Y'all might like the same shit, but this overactive person and you got the calmness to bring them down, oh yeah, that will work. If both of y'all overactive together, it might work as well. If y'all calm together, it might. Who fucking knows, man? I ain't write no book on, you know, I definitely don't think that's a right way to date. You know what I'm saying? I think actually I do think. I think the right way to date is to be yourself, period. Because don't try to like the person. Don't try to not like the person. Don't try to do shit for that person. Don't try to not do shit for that person. Just be yourself all the fucking time. Because at the end of the day, you want somebody that's going to fit just like a glove, not somebody that you're going to be trying to struggle to, you know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing with dating these days, man. I think people fucking up. You know what I mean? You out there going, you know what I mean? You're not a nigga that goes on dates, but she's so fine, you don't want to lose her, so you're going to go on that date. You don't fucked up. Because now you got to maintain that shit. And eventually, one day or 2 days, if that shit, anything fucks up about that, you going to always pull that up. Like, man, why I be going on dates with you? I didn't even, you know, or you're going to have it in the back of your mind. Well, you could have just been yourself all the time. Some people say that the best idea is go for who likes you. You know what I'm saying? Don't go chasing somebody that don't like you. That's another one as well. But my whole thing is just be yourself, bruh. If you're yourself at all times, bruh, you ain't going to hate. Like, regardless of how it turns out, fuck it, this is me, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, you don't like what you get? Respectfully, you know what I'm saying? No hate. Yeah, cool. I ain't have to change shit. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all like this? All right, let's go. I ain't have to do nothing. Still me, you know what I'm saying? While the other nigga, you know what I mean, they had to go on dates and all that good shit and they'll find out the nigga still don't took or she don't left the nigga for somebody else, you know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. Like, man, damn, I spent all that money. Man, I took her on dates. I did all that. Yeah, because your fuck dumb ass was out there trying to be somebody you're not. Nigga trying to date that bitch, trying to do something you're not. Be yourself, nigga. At the end of the day, you want a woman that like you for who you are. You want a woman want a guy that like you for. If you be farting when you be sitting down in the goddamn house, this is 100% with you right here. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, if you're a nigga that be farting and chilling down, don't start walking to the side to go fart, nigga. Tell her, hey, yo, I'm about to fart, nigga. You feel me? And fart your fart. This is why I say so. It sounds crazy, right? But this is why I say so, bruh. Look at the married couples that last long. You think them niggas are walking to the side to go fart and all that? Nah, the lady, whoever it is, love all that. The good, the bad, and the ugly. That might be funny to her. You know what I'm saying? Why some other woman might, that's gross. Get the fuck out of here. Two different reactions to the same thing. You feel what I'm saying? And this is what I mean by fucking with somebody that like you. You know what I'm saying? If you niggas know for a fact, bruh. I'm okay. I'm gonna say this. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm tripping, I'm tripping. But that's my business. That's your business, bruh. You know that when you mesmerize, I won't say mesmerize. When you really like a chick or you interested in a chick. A fine chick, you know what I'm saying, or whatever it is, or y'all chilling or whatever and shit, you know. Let's say she farts, you know what I'm saying, and that fart stink like a goddamn motherfucker, bro. Is that gonna turn you off from the chick? Assuming, I'm not saying she's not ugly, she's not dirty, she just farts, right? Nigga, you're probably gonna be like, you're probably gonna make it into a joke, right? Because like, yo, what the fuck you eat, yo? To smoothen the situation, because it's not enough for you to be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Because, bro, that ain't got nothing to do with you, right? Some niggas might be turned off by that. Then again, you know, so as I said, everybody has their preference. But I don't think, like, you know, just being yourself is enough, bro. Don't be anything short of who you are, bro. Like, and I'm telling you, because at the end of the day, the reason why all these relationships be ending and niggas go and women be complaining on a lot, because they be doing more than they need to. Facts. I'm just saying, bro. For me, I don't do shit. I be myself at all times. Nigga, how I am is how I am. You don't like the way I talk, I'm sorry. That's your business. You know what I'm saying? You don't like, that's how I am. Hey, you like, oh, appreciate it. Okay, cool. It's just that simple. That way, bruh, you get a friend, a lover, a homie, all that good stuff in one person, because that's how you make friends anyway. You don't change to suit your friends. Your friends are your friends because they fuck with you. You all on the same lifestyle, the same blend. You just not sexually attracted to them niggas. So you just want a partner that's on that level, but you sexually attracted. You know what I'm saying? Then boom. You got a lifelong, well, not lifelong, but you got it. You feel me? But it is your boy, boy. Anyway, what time it is now, man? Oh, shit, yeah. I gotta get ready for this, gotta go see this homies at the acting class, man. Hunger invited me to the acting class, so I'm about to go see what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to roll me a Blizzo first, though. You know what I'm saying? But expect podcasts every day, at least 5 days out the week. I'm going to try, you know what I'm saying? If not every other day, you know what I mean? So appreciate everybody, you know what I mean? Wherever you hearing this, watching this, blah, 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 blah. It is your boy Almighty on Broad Talk, the home of positive vibes. You feel what I'm saying? This has been Broad Talk Podcast episode. I don't even know what episode we on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm going to see y'all tomorrow for another episode of the podcast. Maybe we might do a live stream as well. So, you know, wherever you are, tag into the YouTube and all that. Of course, music is out. It's Almighty, ALLMIGHTY, space 10K. Got music out on all platforms, Almighty 10K. We got some, I think we got, what do we got? I know I got a comedy, skit coming up, on the, Almighty Films channel, A+ Films. So you can check that out as well. I think so far that's it. I don't think it's that much I have. You know what I mean? I think I'm going to do an episode of Anime and Fitness podcast either tonight, or tomorrow. But it is what it is. Anyway, appreciate everybody. Whenever you hear this, thank you. Peace, blessings, stay mighty, because we are all mighty. I am out of here.